Alright, and welcome back to the channel. We actually got a call that a semi-truck almost drove off the cliff. It's a gas or two, so we have to get there real fast. And hopefully that the tow truck is on its way. I'm not sure where it fell off. They did say it was on this road. We're the first ones hopefully arriving to the scenes. We're at the, oh my goodness, it's right there. No, right on the edge of the cliff here. That could have been bad. Clearly it was just trying to pull in there, but it drove off the cliff. Oh my goodness, he literally almost drove down there. Luckily they did get the driver out safely. He's clearly in the gas station, but yeah, this could have been very bad. Hopefully the tow truck driver gets here soon, and hopefully the semi truck's brakes, e-brake doesn't fail like the actual brakes, because apparently that's what happened. The driver's brakes failed, and as he tried to turn into there, and he drove off here and almost drove off the cliff. That could have been very bad. But we actually got a call that a semi truck trailer tipped over and almost fell off the cliff. We got to hurry up and grab our tractor trailer. Hopefully this one will do it. Hopefully it didn't fall down the cliff, because if that's the case, we're gonna have to call him back up. But hopefully we can rescue it with just this truck. So we're gonna head out now. So much for my plans for the day, but when you're in this business, you just never know when you're gonna get the call. All right, yep, there it is. I see the police officer now. Oh my goodness, that could have been very bad. This guy is very lucky to be alive. Hey officer, how's it going? Oh, it's definitely been better, but yeah, we got to try and get this thing done real fast. This is one wrong move and we could literally lose everything. And especially since this thing is still full of gas, it's going to be a heavy one, boys. But hopefully we can get this thing unstuck. Police officer block the road for us and completely block traffic so nobody can go by, so I can move my truck and try and pull this thing out. Alright, well, I'm going to try this now. Hopefully I can get it. If not, we can call one of my buddies to come and help. This should be pretty easy as long as it doesn't roll down. But so let's get this bed lowered here to kind of help with the chains. I also did bring another strap that is more rated for things like this. So if we have to use that, we can also use that strap. So we have two straps, and my other buddy is on the way with the other semi-truck. I have a bad feeling that this is just going to pull the transport. We might have to turn around and try and yank it. Alright, well, thank goodness I brought these ropes. This is going to save the day, I think. Alright, well, we got them all attached. I'm going to try and attach another one. Well, the rope is attached. Hopefully this thing doesn't snap, because if this thing snaps, this thing's going all the way down. Alright, one good big yank. Nothing. She's on that cliff good. I mean, she's slowly moving. Come on. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. Alright, well, my buddy showed up with his. He's going to strap his onto the front here, sliding. Nothing. I mean, we did get it a fair amount, and we could probably keep going like this, but I mean, hey, he's going to help us out here, and he's actually going to hook up to the front of the semi here with his tow rope, and hopefully gonna help pull it to. All right, well, he's going to pull from that side. I'm going to continue to pull from this side, and we should be able to get this thing out. Alright, well, we pretty much got this thing out. We just got basically like one more big thing out. Alright, well, she's basically unstuck, and actually they're going to have a guy come pick up the gasser, and we're just going to take the truck. Alright, well, she is all pulled out. Now we just have to yank her out of the front here once or twice. One more big pull from our buddy's truck here, and she should be pulled out. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. She's coming strong now. Alright, well, there we go. Officially got her all yanked out. Now we just have to unhook the trailer here and we will get this. I do have to say though, this is a terrible spot for something like this to happen. I could only imagine the lineup that's back there of cars and traffic. This is one of the busiest roads here in APM, and the fact that it's shut down to do this, a lot of people unhappy right now. We're getting this thing all loaded up. It actually didn't take us too long, but definitely long enough that we definitely made some people's daily commute more of a hassle. All right, the truck is all on. We're just gonna raise her up, and then we'll take it back to our shop, and we'll drop her off there, and then wait for further instructions what we're gonna do with this later. All right, thank you, officer, appreciate it. All right, well, thanks to all those guys for helping us. We got this job done. I am curious to know why this guy's brakes failed. That is definitely a scary thing to have. Backing her up to the shop here, and we're just gonna leave it on the trailer because I did forget this thing has no brakes. I don't want to mess with it. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is, and I guess they will be able to deliver the gas. Ready to go. Well, job is all done. Gasser is taken care of. All right, well, at least now that we got this trailer all unstuck, I can finish my route here, gas here, and getting the gas all unloaded. Now the pipes are back here, so we're gonna get these unloaded into the ground here, get them all loaded, and get it all pumped out, and then we're gonna head to the next gas station. Now this is obviously my favorite one because they do have my favorite energy drink here, so I mean, while I'm here, I might as well grab one. I got a couple minutes to kill while that is pumping, so we're gonna actually get this a new one. Now I've never tried this flavor, but hey, you never know until you try it. I love when they have new ones like this. Let's get this real quick. Thank you, have a wonderful day. And takes about like 20-25 minutes to get this thing fully unpumped and unloaded. Now obviously it's not gonna be taking the full one. We split this in half goes to this gas station, and then half goes to the next. So while I'm waiting, I'm just going to enjoy my drink and wait for this thing to be done. All right, well, it's all done. We can finally roll out and head to the next gas station. The only thing that I don't like about the next one is hence why I don't go on these jobs normally, is because the next one is tight. They are busy. Now this one, the pump is right there by the side. I usually like to head around this way. I'm gonna try and not hit this Mustang here. He is kind of sticking out just a little bit, but I think I can make it around. And man, I really do like that white truck. It's one of the trucks that I really want to buy. Never owned one, but I really want to own one, so I might actually take a look at that once we park this thing. But we're gonna head over here, park it here, get this all situated. Now this is a weird angle we kind of have to go off because you don't want to park on the grass, obviously. But the pump is right here, so we're gonna get loaded here. All right, we're gonna loosen all these, throw up the cord here, put them in the ground, and we're gonna wait for this to be done. Now this is the one that needed more, so it's probably gonna take just a little bit longer. I mean, hey, we're might as well here, we might as well go looking inside. But man, this thing is sweet. The lift kit on this thing might be the craziest part. Look at that. Just look at that lift kit on this thing. Fully whited out. Big old mud flaps, big old rims and tires. This thing is sweet. I also like the back rack they got going on. That's pretty sweet. And then obviously we got a Ram TRX, and don't forget about the wide body Mustang. But let's go see what they got here first in stock. Hey, how's it going? Oh, pretty good. Just waiting for the transport to be all fueled, you know. You guys wouldn't know what happened to that thing earlier. Literally at the other gas station, the other driver's truck, like, brakes failed. And, like, yeah, it almost drove off the cliff. So he's lucky to be alive, but he obviously got the rest of the day off. But they needed me to take over, so that's why I'm here today. No, they don't got any good flavors. All right, well, you take care as well. All right, you be safe out there. All right, see ya. All right. Well, I guess while I'm here, I might as well just walk around and look at the Mustang while I'm waiting. This thing is pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I guess we're just gonna wait in the truck for a little bit. And man, these gas prices are insane. I remember back in the day when it was like it was $1. I'm gonna have to start walking here soon. Well, she's all done. We're ready to head back. All right, well, we made it back. That was a successful day after all that went down. But yeah, dude, the yard is literally empty right now. Everybody must still be running late, I guess. I don't know. Normally the yard's pretty packed by this time of day, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. That means I get the best seat in the house here. Nice, easy, get the trailer disconnected, and I can park my truck where I like to park, which is right next to the building, because I am lazy and I don't like to walk. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode of a semi-truck recovery. And yeah, that was definitely scary to get this thing recovered, but we ended up getting it all recovered and ready to go. So that was a great success, and I'll see you guys in the next video.